Hello. 4:21 in the morning. Oh. Monday. It's a bit on the nippy side this morning. Frost started to form. And I forgot to set the diesel heater, the night heater, to come on this morning. So it was bloody freezing in here. Stayed at home last night. I nearly came in, but considering it was so early. But the gorgeous Kira's gone skiing. She left last night. She's going over to Austria. And if you think it's cold here, their temperatures are averaging of a high of -7 and a low of -18. Good luck with that. And she hadn't taken her slippers. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. I said, have you packed everything? Yeah. I said, you ain't got your slippers in there. I don't need slippers. I said, you will. It's going to be cold. Take your slippers. I walk around in socks. No, no, she wouldn't have it. Well, I'll never go anywhere without my slippers. Even if it's just a night away in a hotel, I'll always take my slippers. I like to have my slipper. I've got slippers in my truck. I put them on in the evenings. Lovely.
At the end of the road, turn right, Normandy Way.
So yeah, it's only 1 degree at the moment. Still got my shorts on.
Turn right.
Am I turning right? I'm having the same old trouble with the old sensors again. The distance sensors on the left hand side of the truck playing up. Hopefully we'll get some warmth into this truck in a minute or two. So we're off to Cardiff.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, Normandy Way. Cross the roundabout and take the first exit.
Got to be there for 9 o'clock. At the moment, it's telling me I'm going to be there early, but telling me there I'm going to be there for about 7:15. It's an export, so I'm empty at the moment.
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Berry Road. Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, someone's lost the strap. Broke, and there's the rest of it. Oh no, it's not, it's just a bit of wood. What else is going to be coming off the back of the truck then? Shut up. So what did you get up to at the weekend? Yawning. Well, Friday night, our cat Lola, she's 10 years old, and we had the brother and the sister. The brother died. He had to be put to sleep about a couple of years ago now. And so Lola was starting to look, do you know when a cat starts to look like an old teddy bear, you know? It's down at 0 degrees, like a bit like an old worn teddy bear. Which what and she was a really pretty and super soft fur. Softest fur I've ever known on a cat. Absolutely super soft. And she just started looking a bit raggedy, you know? And it's like, well, she's only 10. Let's get her checked out, you know? There's something not quite right going on here. She was eating, but it was, you know, it was a bit... So we took her down to the vets and they said, oh, we think it's thyroid, I think it is. We'll give her some medication, then we'll bring her back in for more checks. And if so, we can do an operation. And let's see how it goes. So, well, okay, yeah, we'll go with that. So they did some checks on her to start off with, and then and they weren't that happy with the results that come back. They were like, well, okay, it might be a result of the thyroids, but you know, give her this medication for a couple of weeks, and then bring her back in, and we'll do the checks again and see what happens. So she went back in on Wednesday for more checks, and they said we're really not happy with how she is. Her blood checks have come back really weird, so weird that we think there might be a fault with the blood checks. So can we run them? Do you mind if we run them again, just to double check?
Mile, turn right.
I said, yeah, sure.
326 Marchwood bypass.
So they run the checks again, and they came back and said, oh, really sorry. And we went in to see her. I got home on Friday, and well, they ran the checks again on the Thursday, and they phoned Kira up, and Kira went down and they said, look, we're going to monitor her for another 24 hours. Something's not quite right, but we're not until these second checks come back. So anyway, Friday we went down to vets. Thankfully I was home, and the vet said, I'm really sorry, but she's got cancer. And we said, is it treatable? And they said, yeah, but all you're doing is prolonging. It's not going to cure. And she was in, oh dear. I only saw her Wednesday because I was home Wednesday night, and in that 48 hours she had deteriorated so much, and she was.
Feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A35, Totten bypass.
She was never a big cat. She was quite a dainty little thing, you know, slim. Just not an ounce of fat on her. She was always little.
And take the second exit.
But overnight she turned into a little frail old lady. It's the only way I can describe it. And it was pitiful to see her. And they said that, you know, that her kidneys were failing. The cancer had got into her bone marrow. It was already in her lymph nodes, and there was nothing we could do. So we you know, some animals you just get like super attached to. Now, some animals you like, you know, and you love them, and you know, you treat them well, but you know, when they go, it's like, okay, you had a good life, or they had a good life, and you know, that's all we can do, isn't it, for our pets? Treat them well and give them the best possible life that they could possibly have.
After half a mile, keep left.
And treat them as one of the family, and that's I've always done that, and the gorgeous Kira's always done that. So, you know, but sometimes you just don't get, you know, like attached, you know. But I did with Lola, and I think that's because I was one of the very few people that she would actually come to for affection. You know, everyone else, like Kira, she didn't like Kira at all. She'd flick her tail at her. You know, it's just like, you know, Get away from me. Leave me alone. I don't want any fuss at all.
After
Don't
a
come
quarter of
in.
a mile, keep left, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
You know, I wouldn't say she hissed at her, but it was like there was a total distrust.
Keep left,
Distrust
then cross the roundabout
and
take
dislike.
the second exit.
And that was just the way Lola was with people, you know. She wasn't a peoply type
Cross
cat.
the roundabout and take the second exit, M271, towards Nursling.
But she, you know, if she wanted fuss, she would seek it. And then when she'd had enough, she'd bugger off. And that's what she did with me, which I found lovely. Felt quite privileged, actually. So we had to, you know, it wasn't like it was a difficult decision. The difficult bit was having to tell our daughter, who's up in Nottingham Uni, because it was her first cat. You know, she had her when she was 10. She's 20 now. So it hit her quite hard. You know, we did a quick FaceTime when we were in the vet so she could say goodbye. Whether that was the right thing to do or not, I don't know. But you know, you've got to take a view on it, haven't you? And we had to let her go. You know, it was sad, but. Yeah, I was with her to the end, held her. Yeah. So that was Friday. So I put a bit of a dampener on, you know, Friday night, obviously. Saturday we weren't feeling it too much, to be totally honest. But we were off to the theatre Saturday afternoon for a matinee performance of Swan Lake. Now, if you've never been to a ballet, oh my God, you gotta go. I've never. It's always been on my bucket list, you know. It's always one of those things where I don't know if I'm gonna like it. I might absolutely hate it. I might think it's a right load of rubbish. I was enthralled.
After half a mile, right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M27, towards London.
In fact, I was that enthralled, and it was that beautiful. Made me cry. I don't mind. I'll shed a tear. It was unbelievably beautiful. The story is you need to go. I don't want to. I'm not doing spoilers. I'm not going to go into it. But it's a sad story, a really sad story as well. And I think that the emotion of our cat dying and then that on top. Oh my word! It was something else. It was a real spectacle. The scenery and the colours and the costumes were mind blowing. I mean, I've never seen anything like that before. You know, my jaw was open for most, and it was a 2.5 hour performance. 2 hours 50, I think it was in total. It's split into 4 acts, so there was a couple of breaks.
Take the exit, M27, then take the motorway.
But I spent most of the vast majority of the ballet with my mouth open because it was just a total spectacle. Come on, Marmite. He's loaded. I reckon he's a bit heavy. Yeah, it was just beautiful. So if you get a chance to see a ballet, go and see a ballet because it's just it's one of those things where you go, oh, why do I want to go and see a ballet? It's just a load of bloke in tights pouncing about. It's beautiful. So if I haven't sold it to you, you've got no soul, alright? Go and get yourself off to a ballet somewhere. Don't matter what it is, I reckon they'll all be pretty good. In fact, I'd like to go and see another one now. that was Saturday afternoon. We got out there by about, we got home, but Tommy got home, it was about 6:30, something like that. And then I cooked in the evening. I cooked in a totally different style. I cooked in a different type of way. I've been following this chef recently. I think I said his name the other day, and I've forgotten it again already. And
after 1.2 miles, take the exit 4 M27 towards Winchester.
And I think the only way to describe him is like Jamie Oliver on speed. You know, he's shot to pieces, but he's brilliant because he puts it over as simple as Jamie Oliver. You know, I mean, Jamie Oliver as a chef is excellent. You know, he's one of my favourite chefs because he makes everything look, well, he makes it all look easy, doesn't he? You know, he's not that bothered about measuring. So if you're a bit more, a bit less, doesn't really make a lot. You know, get your hands in, mix it up, it's fine. Do you know, he's not precious about his cooking. But he produces some amazing food. And if you've ever had any of his cookbooks and followed roughly the recipes, you know that you can produce some fine food. Well, this guy is exactly the same. Except he's funnier.
Take the exit 4, then take the motorway.
And because he's slightly manic in his approach, that makes it quite funny to watch as well. It's really funny to watch. You can't help laughing at him. Not laughing at him, but laughing with him. You know, he has that same attitude of, you know, you just measure, you just pour it in. You just pour it in. Yes, there's no. Like I think I've said before, he's you know, to become a fully trained chef, Michelin star chef, you know, you've got to put the time in, you've got to put the effort, and you know, years of training, years of producing fine food, and all the rest of it. But and unfortunately, some of these chefs that you see on TV that put people off cooking because they look at the food and go, I couldn't do that. There's no way I can do it, and they have this air about them that makes cooking look difficult. When in fact, anyone with a little bit of not even a little bit of sense, just normal people, anybody could cook if you just watch him a couple of times. They're only like 5, 6, 10 minute videos on something, and you could produce something. The same. So he takes he almost like he deconstructs it and takes the difficulty out of it, and that I really like. And to be able to do that is really clever. So he may look like a bit of a loon, but he's actually very clever in what he does and how he does it. So I love his style of cooking, absolutely love it. And it goes on about that balancing food with sweet and sour and savoury and tangy and hot and spicy, and about how you balance foods out to make everything happen and get the perfect taste. And what spices you need to, and that's the other thing. It's like what spices you need to mix with herbs and spices you need to mix together to make a certain. Let's see, got up next to me and then just sat there. Which of course causes me problems because I need to be over it now. Let's finally go in now.
After half a mile, keep right.
So, yeah, I'm just hoping the A34 is bloody open. I think it is. So yeah, I cooked a lovely piece of beef.
Keep right.
Well seasoned. I slightly overcooked it, which I took it out to check a couple of times, and my gut instinct was it's ready to go. But then again, I thought, nah, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. I'll leave it for 15-20 minutes, and of course I did, and it was overcooked. So when I said to myself, I think it's ready to go, I should have just gone, yeah, it's ready to go, and took it out and let it rest.
Follow M3 towards Winchester for 7.5 miles.
It was a little bit pink, but I'd like it a little bit pinker, if you know what I mean. And then I did a load of roasted leeks, leeks, spring onions and peppers in one dish. They were really nice. And then okay, right, this is something I learnt from my mum. If you roast vegetables for too long, they tend to go a little bit burnt, and a bit too burnt sometimes, to get them cooked. So I blanched the carrots and the parsnips, so just chucking them in the boiling water for about five minutes, taking them out, sticking them under cold water to stop the cooking. Just leave them dry out. And then I got a baking parchment or greaseproof paper, whatever you want to call it, and then laid it on the thing, but made enough so I could double it over and encase them like I was doing like a parcel, like you were wrapping a present. So you lay it on the tray, lay the parchment paper on the tray, put all your veg in there, and I had parsnips, I had radishes, roast a radish, see what you reckon. Lovely. So I'd roast carrots, I had celeriac, lovely, roast those, yeah, celeriac, sorry, not celeriac, fennel, was it fennel or celeriac? I can't remember what I roasted there, can't remember. Carrots, parsnips, what else did I have in there? Peppers. So what you do is you get a lemon, cut it in half, and squeeze all the juice all over the veg. Squeeze it all over there, and then just chuck the lemon in there. But squeeze it all over, so they're all coated in lemon juice. Load of salt, load of sea salt, sprinkled all over, and a good old drizzle of olive oil. Then you wrap them up like they're going in, like you're wrapping a present. Wrap them up, stick them in the oven, and then halfway through you take them out, and it's like that greaseproof paper is acted like they've steamed. All that lemon juice has penetrated into the vegetables. Oh my word! Especially the carrots. They made the carrots taste like unbelievable. And then what you do is you take the top level, you unwrap them, cut the top bit off, the bit that was folded over, sort of thing. Cut that off, and then whack them back in the oven again, and then they start to just brown up a little bit, just roast up. Did that. I did a cauliflower cheese. Now I did something different with the cauliflower cheese that I saw this guy chef do, because he's into zero waste, and I thought, well, I don't know, I'll try that, I'll give it a go, we'll see what happens. So when you get cauliflower and you got you buy a proper old-fashioned cauliflower with all the leaves around the outside, yeah. Right, you normally cut them off, throw them away, don't you? Don't do that. Chop them up real fine, and then once you blanched your cauliflower, to go into the make your cheese sauce like you normally do. But I made mine with really strong cheddar and a load of brie, get it a bit stringy, good taste to it, and then made a really nice cheese sauce. But all those little veggie bits, those little the little green bits of the stalks and all that lot, chop it up really fine, chuck that in there as well, and mix it up with the cheese sauce so you get the green fleck through it, and the taste on those leaves, that's where the taste is all in those leaves. Cauliflower can be a little bland sometimes, can't it? You know what I mean? There isn't a lot of taste to it, but the taste is in the leaves and the stalks. Chop them up really fine, put them in the oven, job done. Lovely. It's just the taste you're going for. They're all softened up, they're beautiful. Oh yeah, and then I did some leeks, roasted leeks and onion. Did leeks. So when you do leeks, You sort of like get a whole leek, not a trimmed one, you know, like a proper leek, old fashioned, straight out of the garden sort of thing. But that top part of the leek, you tend to cut off and again throw away. Don't throw it away. Do your leeks however you want to do your leeks. But then get all the tops of the leeks, chop them up really fine, really fine, and then cook them in a little bit of, loads of butter actually, loads of butter and garlic, and then cook them in that, and just on a low heat, and they just soften up. And you go, oh, they're really thick and sort of like, you know, fibrous and woody. Now, if you cook them for 20 minutes in butter, they will soften up like nothing else. They're super soft. So, and then what you do is when you get your leeks, when you take your leeks out, they're all long and you know, nicely roasted and that. Lay them out and then sprinkle that all over the top of the leeks. Oh my word, taste. What else did I do? I did that. Oh, I made parsnip crisps as well. So all the skins, when you shave your parsnips, shave them, peel them. You know what I mean. Normally, all the parsnip peel, throw them away, don't you? No, don't throw them away. Stick them into a dish, cover them in olive oil, and just whack them in the oven. Keep an eye. You've got to keep an eye on them. But what you want to do is that they'll eventually go quite crispy. You've got to watch that they don't burn, but you know you get the odd one or two that burn, but the rest of them will go crispy. Take them out, let them cool, bit of sea salt all over them. Oh, parsnip crisps. So we had those as well. So I did a right load of good food on Saturday night, and it was quite late by the time we'd finished eating. And by the time we'd finished eating, we'd sort of slipped into a food coma. Absolutely knackered. So Sunday, bit of a lazy morning Sunday. We had to go and get cat food. And we had to go to Tesco's, but in between time we went to the Smugglers down in Milford-on-Sea and had a fantastic Sunday roast. I had a quick pint and little snooze in the afternoon. Got up and then I went and dropped Kira off. I came home, went to bed. Before I know it, the alarm's going off. 2:30 in the morning. Telling me to get me fat ass out of bed and go to work. Which is where I am now, 10 to 5, heading up the A34. To get on, well, I will be in a minute, on the M3 still at the moment. I don't know why this boy's going so slow. So yeah, going out the road and heading over towards Cardiff, start the A34, M4 straight across. Now I've been to this place before, and when I looked on the map I thought, yeah, I've been here. I sort of vaguely remembered the name as well, but it's not. yeah, this is one of those places where they're all within a location, within the same postcode, but there's various different. There's a road that runs through the middle of the industrial estate,
take the exit,
and there's about
E05 towards Newbury.
3 different sites, all within the same postcode, all on the same road, all in the same location. So you need to know, like I didn't know the first time I went there, where you sort of go, oh, it's in here then. No, it's not. It's across the road, mate. Oh, right, okay. How do I get out of here? Well, you got to weave your way through all that traffic, and it took me about 20 minutes to get round the whole site to get out because they were loading trucks all over the place. And it took me about 20 minutes to extract myself. So I know roughly where I'm going. Plus, I've got a phone number as well, so I'm going to phone them up just to double check. I say I'm going to be there in plenty of time. There was parking. Let's hope there still is. We'll go from there. So that was my weekend. 1 dead cat, a ballet and some really good food. Yeah, rock and roll.
After half a mile, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
Well, I'm gonna drink coffee. drive to Wells. So that's me.
Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
I'll put you on when I'm near a bridge. Hopefully it might be daylight. Might be, don't know. May not be. I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Time now. Ugh. 7:05. -3. Was old Ashley there? Get on down the road. She must be working on a Sunday. Mental as I am.
Bristol for 21 miles.
Right, fresh brew of coffee. Oh dear, right. It's easy. I had a quick 45 there. I didn't need one, but I could take one. Seem to be in plenty of time. I'm due in now at 8:22, which is spot on. Time I get in there, well, get to where I'm going, turn around, park, phone the man. I've got to make a phone call first. This one, don't very often say that you've got to do that, but it tells you on this one. Yeah, it tells you all that, but don't give you the correct address. I'll just verify which site he actually wants me to go to. So, it could be any one of 3 or possibly 4 places, I think. So we'll check on that and get loaded. And then get back down the road again. I suspect I'll be on the docks tomorrow, unless it's a really quick load. I can't remember. It was a good couple of years back that I've been in there, so who knows. And that's it is the same place, which I'm pretty certain it is. Oh, snotty. -2. Truck takes a little while to warm up the inside the cab, you know, like all your blankets and my duvet, all that takes a little while to. I didn't have the heating on over the weekend, obviously, because I wasn't here. Everything gets a bit cold. I did fall asleep. Half hour, 35 minutes. Set me alarm for. No, I did fall asleep. Snotty. Anyway, not much to see along here really, other than traffic. So when I go over the bridge, I'll put you on. Speak to you later. Hello, 7:31. Shortly be approaching the Severn Bridge, Prince of Wales Bridge, the new one, and in the Bandit Country. So, an exciting part of the journey. Tied in, tied out. Place your bets. -2. Had to crank the heating up. I was getting a bit chilly. Light so far. Sometimes get a bit sticky going through Newport, but nothing too much. Bridge will just suddenly start looming up on us. Pinky sky up ahead though. I don't know if you can make out the red lights on the tips of the apexes of the bridge. The suspension cables are where the oh, you know what I mean. So, tied in, tied out. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Still on dry land at the moment. Start into the elevated section though now. Just about to hit the bridge. About now, and I would say the tide was in. Yeah, drop it in. Majestic, isn't it? Especially with that pink sky, look a little eerie. Quite a spectacle. Everything's looking quite pink as well, all the water's looking pink. stretches Wales out in front of me. For those of you that are watching from abroad, this is where the dragons come from. And daffodils. And Tom Jones singing Delilah. Topical. They've banned Delilah for being sung, haven't they? In a lot of public places now, and it just doesn't. It's a song. It's not even. Well, it's fictional, isn't it? It's a song. So does that mean that, you know, if you go down the act of banning something like that, does that mean that, you know, where does it end? Does it mean that any books with any form of sexual violence in them, do they have to be banned as well? Do all songs that contain sexual references or violence have to be banned as well? Where do you stop? Where do you draw the line? Where? The world's gone mad. I'm not saying that it's right, but it's a song. You know, it's a form of poetry set to music. The mind boggles. Mind boggles. Anyway, that's us back on terra firma. Tide was in, and we're heading out now through Newport out to Cardiff, down the M. We come off the M4 under the M. I want to say 48, but I'm not sure. And book a couple of lefts and come back on ourselves a little bit, and we're there. Plan. So I shall speak to you when I'll probably get off the M4, maybe as I go through the tunnel, I don't know. We'll find something. I'll speak to you in a bit. Just coming through Newport. See, big dragon on the right. No bears, we got dragons going on down here. Into Wales for a little while. Can't remember the last time I was here. It was a little while ago. Well, yeah, I call it Wales. Chepstow. I don't even think that's Wales, really, is it? You go over the bridge, then you sort of come back out again. Is Chepstow in Wales? I never know. It's sort of right on the border, isn't it? Sure if this is the right lane to be in. I might have to move back over again in a minute, but we're showing willing by moving over. Yeah, I think I need to be back over again in a minute. I never understand that sign where it says polluted air kills, slow down. If I was slowing down, surely, well, there's two ways of looking at it. If you slow down, you're going to take longer to get through an area, therefore you're polluting the area for longer. But if you accelerate, you might be churning out more pollutants. But bearing in mind we've got a Euro 6 class engine on board and it's like top of the tree, it don't get it's not any doesn't get any cleaner. I don't quite understand that one.
After 1.2 miles, keep right.
Yeah, I'll keep right now. Let me go. Yeah. There's a tunnel. Around here somewhere. Down to 40. It's those pollutants. Slow down. Burn some more.
Follow M4 towards Cardiff for 8 miles.
Truck stop just down there on the left. Stayed in there a few times. Yeah, there's a few in. A bit busy, stay there, little van. Here's the one that was diving about just a minute ago. Well, it's that time of day, isn't it? So I shall speak to you all a bit later. Hello. Well, we're sort of coming out. Not the way I'd come in, but this is the way it's taken me. So it must know something that I don't. Maybe it's all chock-a-block going the other way, but. Coming off at the next junction. Six and a half a dozen, to be totally honest with you.
After half a mile, take the exit 30 of 1,232 towards Cardiff East. Then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit towards Cardiff Gate Retail Park. Take the exit 30, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit. go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
We'll do that then. No. On-time signals. Handy. Busy time of day, and there's traffic lights aren't working. Outside lane, so as long as they stay there, we're alright. Right, I've got to go down here. Another roundabout and turn right, I think. No, straight over on this one. We're going to end up with the sun in our eyes, aren't we? We probably won't be able to see too much. The screen a bit of a clean. Straight over.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit of 1232. Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
To be over this way.
After 900 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the second exit, A48, towards city centre. On the roundabout and take the second exit.
Good. Blinded by the sun though. Well, this is where we sort of joined back up to where we would have joined earlier. As it looks a little busy, I guess we just skipped out a bit of traffic. Saved ourselves a couple of minutes.
After a quarter of a mile, keep right.
Yeah, no. I think you're good. Not that they have to, but
keep right.
Keep right.
After 1 mile, take the exit, A48, towards Cardiff East.
I'll just stay here then. But at least my truck's clean. Did I tell you I got it washed on Friday? I can't remember. Took a while. I was probably in there about an hour. But she's looking clean, and with no rain forecast at all this week, she'll stay clean-ish. I hope. Some needs folk out. Don't take the piss, so. You're allowed to do that. Is that a thing? Hard shoulder, isn't it?
After half a mile, take the exit
Bus lane.
A48 towards Cardiff East. Then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit of 1161 Severn
okay.
Way.
If he wants to self-identify as a bus, stand to him, I suppose, isn't it? You know, who's to stop him? Oh, come off it.
Take the exit, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
I do like the Welsh word for a microwave. Always makes me laugh. And the Welsh word for a microwave, for those of you that don't know, is poppity ping. Poppity ping. Brilliant. Who made that up? Okay, so I'm going left here, and then where am I going? Left again.
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit of 1161 Severn Way. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Oh, the gorgeous Kira is probably airborne by now. She's got a beautiful day for it, hasn't she? Oh, it just sort of goes on round. Let's go on round it. Yeah. Oh, sun in the eyes. Which one do I need to be in? I think I need to be in this other lane here. Oh, no. This one? Oh, yes it is. I think, yes. That's a close call. Not very well signposted. That's, no dramas, nothing behind me, so all good. I've made that mistake so many times. I should know by now. But I've got in the wrong lane there and ended up having to go round. You loop round about, have to go back out of the road, loop back, and come back down again.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Langley Way.
Lambing. Broken down that, yeah, he has. Get on by, yeah.
After 300 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Langley Way.
Yeah, man, rubbish round here. on, my son. Flagged up. Someone looked like somebody might have died there, but to be honest, but unfortunate.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, Wentling Avenue.
We're not a million miles away.
Cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
Yeah, where's he going? No, he's in the way. Well, there's a horse on the side of the road, look. Oh, poor old horse. Look, he's just in there with all that shit and rubbish. Wrong, isn't it? Well, in my opinion, anyway. Bit bumpy. Oh my word.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, B for 1239, Wentling Avenue. Roundabout and take the second exit.
Big Aldi. We're not going in there.
Exit, B for 1239, Wentling Avenue. Then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
It's not really.
Cross
Anyway.
the roundabout and take the second exit. Then you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
It's not. Oh my god. So.
After 300 feet, you have reached your destination. It is on your left.
What's going on down here? What are we waiting for?
You have reached your destination, Wentling Road. It is on your left.
Oh my word. I just go out, spin round. I think I'm going in there.
Yeah, you got their number?
Yeah, I've got their number. So I'll go out to the top,
Right at the top.
spin round. There's a caravan park on there. I'll park up there and give them a bell. Lovely. Cheers, my friend. Cheers, mate. Painted cats. Oh, jeez. So if I go over this next one as well. Over this one. Go up here. I'll park along with these boys here. All the caravans in there. This part, the caravan park's mammoth. Oh, jeez. I've got no spine left. Trying to get out and be 4'2". There's some caravans in here. They haven't been moved in a little while, like that one there. Look, look. Stay at that. Right, well, I'm going to park up, make a phone call, and then I'll speak to you all in a minute or two. Let's get down here a bit. Let's go around here. Right. I don't know why I opened the door then.